Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and north. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm Dollar Bill and I am your host. It's the Re and Get Mo. We rock the most. It's the back and forth. It's the back and forth. It's the back and forth.
I had around me back then at the house in Laverne. Like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GDs, White Slow.
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no French crew if you want Espanol. The fuck?
All right. It is back and forth show number 104.
Yes, sir.
January 15, 2025, as they say. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Man, chilling. Good to be alive. Let's see what happened in the month of January this time.
Man.
Yeah.
Besides the fires, because we already got the fires now. We just,
Right.
Yeah.
not trying to be insensitive, but we starting off. We looking for Cat Williams this year. No, I'm playing, but y'all feel what I'm saying though. And it's crazy how quick we just went from talking about Cat Williams, and it's been a whole year now.
Yeah.
Quick work.
OT3 checking in. What's up, OT?
OT3,
right.
Mississippi Meridian.
Yep. Yeah, so again, it is January 15th. Today is Dr. King's born day.
Yep.
I was listening to Sirius XM, and they played that the King All Stars Celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
I think it came out like 84. Had Curtis Blow, Tina Marie. But let me tell you, man, the part that always get me hype is Whitney Houston part. Her part, she killed it, man. She hit them notes. It reminded me of Michael Jackson's part in We Are the World. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to check that. Even though I don't celebrate birthdays like that anymore, I just wanted to at least listen to that song, check out the video, because growing up, that video was kind of hit. It was I would just remember right quick, not to digress, but remember growing up when people would get together and do songs with a message and try to change
like
things.
self-destruction.
We all in the same gang. We are the world.
Mm-hmm.
This generation ain't on that no more. They ain't trying to.
No.
You know what? I honestly don't remember the celebration song.
Yeah, it's the King Holiday All Stars, and this New Edition, Fat Boys, Curtis Blow, Whitney Houston.
Yeah,
it's got a serious lineup. It's Stephanie Mills is on it. It's about almost 7 minutes long, but it's really dope, man. And that was from that era. But now I was just thinking, man, these kids, they ain't on that tip, man. They ain't on that tip. But other than that, fellas, how y'all been? Now I know we had just had that crazy snow here.
Yeah. Right. Good old snowstorm through the south. What is it? Southwest, southeast?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this side is freezing and the other side is on fire. On fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man.
Well, y'all can give me the snow anytime over the fire if that's the case.
Okay, he just asked a question. No, OT, it's a song. You talking about Kool and the Gang Celebrate. This song is called Dr. King All Stars, something like that.
Let me see. Is
it came out like 80
Green?
Yes. That's it right there.
Martin Luther King Jr. Center for Nonviolent Social Change. The center is the living legacy.
Well, that sounds like a new, like somebody tried to freak it. But go to the one whenever you get a minute. Check it out on YouTube. Yeah, OT, check it. It's called the King Dream All Stars, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it came in like 84, like shortly after they officially made King's birthday a holiday. They came out with this song. But man, it's been crazy. Like Mo was saying, we already into the new year and crazy stuff is already. It ain't like last year because last year was a crazy jump off. But so far we had them smashing into people in New Orleans. Then we had the Cybertruck blowing up in Las Vegas and these LA wildfires. So let's go ahead and get the show jumping off because I kind of want to get into that right quick. So yeah, so I'm gonna play this clip. Let me pull this up right quick. Then we'll come on back because this kind of goes into it. Hold on, let me get this ready. Okay, here we go.
Never, ever, ever seen anything like this. I've been living here for 6 years. There's so much smoke that it is blocking the sun. You can actually see it. This is wild. See how dark it is over here. This is where the Eaton fire is, over in there. Crazy.
Okay, so y'all sorry. I just played that particular clip because I wanted to show how that looked kind of ominous, didn't it? That looked kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Seeing the sun look like that.
That looked like the vampires get to stay out a little extra late. You feel me? The vampires happy the motherfucker over there. They like, hold on, let me. It's 6:30 and the sun ain't out. Oh,
Right,
like
right.
outside.
Right. So they're saying that this is like the worst. Because it gets so bad that they call it a fire season. So they saying that this is the worst fires in the history of LA, and it's not even fire season. And I don't know if y'all know this, but a lot of celebrities like Chris Brown crib burned down, Paris Hilton had a crib that burned down. One of them chicks that run Black Lives Matter, she had 2 cribs out there that burned down. So a lot of people, man, caught a bad one out there. So what y'all think about all that?
Well, you know what's gonna happen. It's ticket sales gonna spike. They need their money back. So who you think they're gonna get from?
They probably
That's
gonna,
one.
they got people donating and stuff like crazy right now.
I mean, you finna donate to a rich person? Oh, you good?
No, listen to
what
me.
the hell?
We had that same conversation right here. Now we like a lot of them
The
homes,
lies
like
you tell.
$1 million homes.
Yep.
I'll get that. I mean, like $100 million too. All right.
You think they don't got insurance though?
But no, the insurance pulled back about 4 months ago.
It did.
The insurance, that's what makes it so weird because they just automatically dropped over 2 million policies.
Yep.
And then here come these fires.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about the rich people, they already got, like you see James Wood, because his career burned down. He was on CNN crying. I'm like, bro, you got money. I mean,
right.
It's bad, but you can go and buy you a new house.
Why don't they come here and buy some of these high-ass houses we can't afford? You feel me? Man. Come get some of these houses that the government got over here, but we can't even afford them, but y'all building them.
Yeah.
Give me, y'all go get them houses. Pay for some of them.
Yeah.
Shit, that's the case.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad that it's going down like that. But yeah, see, and then I've been to Altadena. Altadena is kind of like middle class, but they were showing brothers, removing goods from these homes, but the media made it seem like they were looting, but actually they were people who lived in those homes, and they was just trying to recover what didn't get burned. So it's they hurried up and threw a curveball on the people that actually lived there. So I don't know, man. It just seemed a little over the top. But the fact that the insurance companies pulled these policies 4 months before the fire jumped, and then the fire happens and everybody ain't have no way to cover their homes. So it seems kind of crazy.
It is. It's fair.
So they better regentrify California.
I'm telling you, they getting ready for the Olympics.
I believe that. I believe that now. I believe that now, mystery. I believe that for real.
Yep. Man, you know what?
Well, you pull out 4 months in advance is just enough time to save. That's like Martha Stewart. You pull it out in just enough time to watch everything blow up in people's face. where you get to keep all the money. All that money that y'all had on all that insurance.
Yeah.
I got $1 million policy on my home. It ain't no good now because they done took your money for all them years. Yeah. Now you ready when you need to cash it in, it ain't there.
Yep.
See, that's gonna be the story of America soon. Everybody gonna need to cash in, ain't gonna be there. You better start Put
That's
the
what we
money back
said.
in your house.
That's what we were saying when we were talking about the health insurance thing when dude got killed. I said that incident gonna peel back the layers on not just the health insurance industry, but all these industries. So why would they, you know what I'm saying? Now, dude got shot like right before the new year, right? This insurance thing, right? That was kind of like a little bit before, a little bit after the timeline that they pull those policies. So that just seemed kind of
Nah, it seemed kind of right. It seemed kind of right. In other words, you on the right line of thinking. Don't yeah. Because if that's the case, then people and I'm not telling nobody what to do. It's my thoughts. People should just stop paying insurance and pay as you go. If you need something, pay for it then. If not, quit giving them money for something you ain't gonna
right,
bro.
right.
You know how much money we really spend if they don't try to get you at your job. You need some insurance? No, I don't need no insurance at your job. On taxes, you better have insurance or you're getting penalized.
Right.
Y'all gonna make me have insurance for everything that I own and and basically almost never use. But y'all gonna make me do it one way or the other. Coercion.
Yep. I mean, it's America, man. This is just another way of taxation. They always got a way to nickel and dime you and shake you down. So, yeah. So I like the pay as you go thing because people have been having insurance on their homes, cars, other things, and fortunately, a lot of people never had anything happen. So they, you know what I'm saying? So they just paying these monthly premiums.
And most people don't even have a way to. Okay, like I'm gonna say this about insurance, and I'm gonna land a plane. With some insurance policies, like life insurance policies, you can borrow against them after they get so much or a certain kind.
Right.
That's the only thing you can do that with. You can't do that with car insurance. You can't do that with renter insurance. You can't do that with no other insurance. So I'm saying all these other people we pay insurance to, like you got to have car insurance. You got to have this insurance. You got to have that insurance. Y'all need to make a way for me to actually tap into it if I have paid over $2,000 or $3,000, but I'm not using it.
Yeah, man, you're gonna
need to drastically to do something.
Them agents gonna show up to your crib. What was that you were saying, homie?
Man, look, Jake. You want problems, Jake?
Right.
Man, State Farm looking ass for real.
Yeah, it's all a scam, man. I mean, we live in America. I mean, they got scams on top of scams on top of scams, and a lot of them are legitimate scams. So that's all it is. Yeah, good round, fellas. I like that. Now here's one I want to play right quick. This is a little. It's about 4 minutes, but it's worth the watch. So I want y'all to check this out. This is Dr. Umar Johnson talking about relationships. As he's kind of like going in. So this is something I really want Mo to chime in on. So I'm gonna play this. When I come back.
Here's a big problem we have. We think we've met our match when we get into a relationship where we never argue and there's no type of conflict or disagreement. That's a trap. You know why that's a trap? Everybody has a pain body. You got one, I got one, they got one. What is a pain body? That is an energy that you carry within your soul. It's a deep part of your unconscious that contains the memory of every negative experience you ever had in your life. From the time you got bullied, from your father spanking you in front of your friends, your girlfriend cheating on you. Everything you went through negative is in this pain body, right? You have one. Everybody got one. If you've never seen it activated in your queen to be, it ain't time to get married yet, because you have to determine whether or not you can live with her pain body when it gets activated. See, this is where we date for 5 years and everything been great. We moved in for 1 month. Now we getting a divorce. You know why? Because it's easy to date when y'all don't have to share the same space. It's easy to date when y'all don't have to share the same space. Now y'all sharing the same space. And all that she kept hidden in her, or all that you kept hidden in you, now it's going to come out. And do you want to know why? The ego doesn't like to lie. Your ego never when she says, "Are you cheating on me?" You say no if you are. The ego want to say, "Fuck yeah, I'm cheating." And you see, the ego doesn't like to lie. You see, so once you're forced, 3 things normally force the ego to tear the mask off. Because when we dating each other, we're basically dating the ideal self we're projecting before the other person. We're not dating who we really are. When you meet somebody, you never tell them, "I'm an alcoholic. I have trouble showing up for work at time. I had 10 jobs in the past year. My father left me. I grew up in a brothel with my mother who was a prostitute. You're not telling her none of that. She has to figure out all your flaws on her own, just like you have to figure out all her flaws on your own. You see that? And so that's why we don't trust each other when we begin dating, because we both know we got a pain body. We both know we got baggage, and neither person wants to be transparent about what their issues are from the beginning.
Damn.
We force the other person to learn them on their own. So nobody trusts nobody, because I know you got shit in your closet and you ain't giving me none of it. And because I got to study you, and I don't know how long I'm gonna have to study you, I'm gonna try to hold my feelings back as much as I can. And for that very same reason, we like to keep something on the side too. Because if this don't work out, I need something else to fall out on. Well, guess what? If you got something on the side, there's no way you can be fully committed to this. Now, let me tie trauma back into this. How can you fully love if you're too afraid to get hurt?
Right.
And if you can't fully love because you're too afraid to get hurt, you have no business dating in the first place. Because what you might mistake for love is nothing more than a psychologically unhealthy attachment or addiction for someone else's presence in your life to validate you. Right now, we got an epidemic of black men killing their women. That wasn't love. You couldn't kill somebody you loved. You know what was going on? He was addicted to her presence in his life. His illness cannot exist without her presence in his life. And because he can no longer have her presence in his life, he's going to take her life. That's not love. That's psychopathology and addiction. Wow. And you have a lot of traumatized black people running around thinking they're in love with people. You're not in love. You are simply addicted to their presence in your life. They serve a purpose for you. That's it. It's not love. And if you don't really understand what love is, oftentimes clinginess, attachment, thirstiness, and addiction is called love, and it's not. Love don't hurt. If it hurts, it has to be trauma.
Take us into love though, because I do agree with you. A lot of people are confused about what love is.
Right.
So how would you define love?
When you truly love somebody, truly, here's the thing about love. Love is unconditional. That's the first thing I want to say.
Is it really?
Love is unconditional. If it's conditions on it, it ain't love. It's a contract. And that's okay if both of you agree on those terms. She may agree. We have a pleasure contract. We got an economic contract where you're going to take care of me. And as long as you take care of me, I'm going to be your woman. The Puff Daddy arrangement. You feel me? That works for some people. No, you have women like that. You have men like that.
Right.
I'm going to floss you up. And as long as I floss you up, you're going to be loyal to me. But that's a contract. That's not love. Contracts are different from love.
Okay, I know that was a bit, but
That was a bit.
that out. I wanted to get that out.
That was a bit.
So he said quite a few things. So what do you guys think? I want you guys to go ahead, chime in, and give us your opinion, because I've seen some reactions and I want y'all to.
It's a lot, bro. Like that's a mouthful, bro. You gotta whoop hard, bro. Like for real.
Oh, just whatever you want to zone in on.
One, I want to zone in on the fact that let me start off by saying this. Dr. Umar is intelligent. Don't get me wrong. He is very intelligent. At some moments, Dr. Umar is brilliant, and sometimes Dr. Umar is a grifter. I'm just being 100. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. It's a bunch of news articles that come. It's a bunch of articles and reels that come up about him.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to see him. I mean, he could be right about some things, but my G, my homie, don't you find this suspicious?
Right.
What I need you to do is build the school that you said you was gonna build. Where is the school for the black children that you promised Black America? I'm not gonna forget about it. You see what I'm saying? Now, back to what he was saying, because that's all I'm gonna think about every time I see him. Even though Dr. Umar is right about some things in the aspect of the pain and the trauma. Now, I do agree with him. You shouldn't move in with somebody, and you shouldn't move too fast nowadays. Mm-hmm. Especially like take us for instance. We're all older gentlemen. I would do more serious vetting now than I would when I was younger, because I know a lot more now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I'm going to be miserable or I'm going to be unhappy anymore. You know, a lot of us, we call them the matrix, especially black men, because we're bound by honor and we're supposed to be bound by honor and duty. You know, you're supposed to, when you're young, you're supposed to honor your mother and your father. When you're older, as a man, you have a duty to the woman that you're with, and you know, you're being married, and marriage is a duty. You know, even when it ain't working, you stick by it. That is your duty. That is your job. That is what, and what I tell people, that's what you signed up for.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's be clear. That's what you signed up for. So, in saying all of that, you need to make sure you can deal with the person before you jump in with them. You know, jump into bed with them, so to speak, and for real. Both of them. You know who you're dealing with. A lot of us don't because of what's not politically correct. You know, like he said, I don't want to tell him that I used to mess with so and so. I've been around the block for a few times. That's for a woman or a man. Then they're gonna say, "Oh, you a dog," or tell her body count too high. Now you a slut. You know, so there ain't nobody gonna tell you. You know, it's just like a resume for a job. Ain't nobody gonna tell you all the jobs they got fired from, and they got caught smoking on the job, or they always showed up late. Who's gonna tell you that?
Yeah,
they're not gonna tell you that on their resume.
Yeah,
you know, you're meeting the representative basically. So a lot of people knew at first glance, if you can judge the book by its cover, a lot of y'all wouldn't read it. Okay.
True.
You see what I'm saying? That's just like, I don't care what you look at. I don't care if it's a profile on social media. If they don't take time to make it look like, oh my gosh, you put time into this, you know, they're not going to, they want you, all your best achievements, like take your Facebook. You put all your best achievements on there, or Instagram. You don't never put the days that you ain't looking your best, or people ain't looking. They don't put them days up. They put the days where they always at the club. They always taking trips. They always buying new shit. They always showing off their crowned achievements.
Yeah,
that's just like life. When you meet that girl at the club, you ain't gonna tell her that you broke. You just happy that y'all talking, so you gonna just play the role.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna tell her that your credit's shot. And she ain't gonna tell you that guess what? She wearing her friend's dress and she live with her mama still. And she 30 or 40. She ain't gonna tell you that. You don't sit at the club
your face wearing your best friend clothes, and then what Lil Flip said.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna tell you that. You know, that's when you meet the girl. Like I seen a meme today. That's when you meet the girl and she tell you, "Oh, my phone bill is coming up and my car note and life sucks." And as soon as you meet her, or right after you meet her, y'all screwing, you meet her, or whatever the hell, you know. That's always, they gonna tell you that off rip. They gonna make it like everything's fine in their life. They're just a dream to have or be around. It's a pleasure to be around. Really, nobody want to deal with you, but ain't nobody gonna lead with their flaws. Is my point.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. But as far as Dr. Umar is concerned, another thing real quick, to be honest with y'all, I'm tired of it's always Jermaine's fault. And black men is Jermaine. No matter what's going on in society, they got to pin it on the black man specifically. Let me make sure I say it right. You know, just like what he said. You know, it's been a whole bunch of black men murdering black women. The false, that's another thing. The false narratives have to stop. The false narratives have to stop. We as black men don't stick up for ourselves and say, you know what, y'all need to look at the statistics. We are not the ones out here murdering black women. Stop saying that.
Yeah.
But guess what? You can get on social media and say it and it goes unchecked. Now people run around thinking that shit fact, and it ain't even fact, man.
Yeah.
So stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody paints it, oh, you know, even okay, but that's the point. That's just the point. That's just the point. I'll let it play right there. That's the point. But go ahead, y'all talk. You know, y'all got
it. Man, Gitmo, you my brother, man. I love you, but I gotta play this for you real quick.
Word.
Now you see now,
You done fucked up. You know that thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you why I played that. Hold on.
That's funny.
You actually just proved Dr. Omar to be right on what he just said, because you went way back on something that he said that he was going to do in the past and haven't done it, and that came out of you. That was the first thing you said was something that he didn't do, and you didn't really just jump into what he was saying. But I will say this. He's very intelligent. I agree with him. He said it different than how I would say it. And then I'll say this, you know, there's preachers out here who preach, they preach good, but sometimes they slip up or they might do something that we think that's not right, but people still love them. You know what I'm saying? And that's everybody. Everybody is going to mess up, or they're going to have something in the closet to where another person ain't going to like about them. But what type of message is he bringing? Is it real? Is it true? Does it make sense? Most of the stuff he talk about, it does make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he may say it differently than somebody else, but what he just said, man, that right there, that killed a whole lot. Women and men can agree on that. Not just one type of gender, but everybody could agree on what he just said.
Yeah. I like what he said. I mean, he kind of went deep. He did go deep. But I do like what Kurt was saying too. It ain't just black men killing their women.
Right.
There are those cases, but I see a lot of cases from the Caucasian persuasion. They really be going in. I mean, they kill they women when they ain't even did nothing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it don't be just the woman, it be the whole family. Yeah. So go figure. But he did kind of go deep. And then like you were saying, Mark, sometimes some people can hit it on the head, and then some people can kind of miss the mark. But one thing I do like about Dr. Umar, that he seems to kind of hone in on what the black community is going through, and some of the things that we need to fix in our community. But the part about the what do you say, the body, what do you call it, the pain body. Pain body. I never heard of that. That blew my mind. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I didn't know things like that. You know what I'm saying? And we let me tell you, man, we have a lot of trauma in our community. We have a lot of trauma. I mean, growing up, we all grew up in a community that wasn't all affluent. You know what I'm saying? We had to deal with, first of all, just surviving day to day. Then we got to deal with gangbangers and drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things in our neighborhood, excuse me, in our communities that do pile up on us through the years as we grow older. So a lot of us still traumatized by some of the things. Like he was saying, sometimes, you may have got whooped in front of your friends by your dad. That's embarrassing as hell, man.
Yeah.
And I've been through that. I've been through that, so I know what that's like. But he kind of went deep. So I'm gonna give him a pass on that. And as far as the school, I agree with you, Mar. I want to see the FDMG School for Boys, Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
School for Boys. But other than that, and it's been over how long? About close to 15 years now, Kurt, since he been saying that?
Man, they've been saying that shit. That was one of his claims to fame back then.
Yeah, sure was.
I'm saying that because, bro, like, okay, you know who Tariq Nasheed is?
Yeah.
Find out what Tariq Nasheed has some things to say as of late about Dr. Umar. I'll let you do your research on that and then get back to me.
Okay.
So that's another subject. But look at that.
We're looking at that. Now check this out. Now we know that right now America we were just saying how everything's upside down, prices is going up. A lot of people can hardly even survive out here. Check out this clip when we come back. Oh, my bad. Hold on, let me pull it up for hold on. Damn, I just had it. Here we go.
Why did you move out the country? Why did you move out the country? Gang, I'm financially free. Ain't that what we all strive to be? Ain't that what we all want, is to be financially free? I don't have to have a car no more. I don't have to pay car insurance. I don't have to have all these big overhead bills. My water bill $3. My electricity bill $23. My rent is $700. I'm on the 20th floor. And I got a house clipper that come and clean my crib every Wednesday. Y'all be saying all these other stuff, bro. I am free. I don't have to worry about the way I dress. I don't have to buy designer clothes. I don't have to look a certain way because I'm not in America. That's all American based. We all think about materialistic things. We all buying Jordans and clothes and shoes and having all this stuff just to impress other people that don't even know us. Here, I can wear a flip-flops. I can wear a muscle shirt and nobody gonna judge me. I can get dropped off in the club with a scooter. I can ride a scooter for $2. I don't have to have a car. I can just, it ain't no money in America to where the point, bro, people is literally waiting to pay their rent on December the 5th or November the 5th. They waiting to the last minute because we ain't no money cash flowing like that, bro. People don't have it no more. People don't have it no more, bro. Going to the grocery store, you can save money, bro. You can't even save money. You pick up 6 items, you already at $268. Like, people don't got it no more, bro. People only paying enough for what they can pay for. That's why Black Friday didn't do good. Nobody buying 68, 80-inch TVs no more because people don't have it. People are really paying for the stuff that really matter, and that's a roof over their head and a car to drive to work. People don't got money to be fucking off no more. I moved out the country to better my life. I came out here by myself to experience the world and see what the world got to offer. And America be telling us, oh, this is a third world country. They poor. They don't have this. They don't have that. Man, these people got everything. They got iPhones, Netflix, Hulu, shoes, Jordan's clothes. Stop letting America just tell y'all everything. Everybody telling me, okay, let's cut the shit. Okay, I'm going to cut the shit. I moved out the country because it's cheap. Because it is cheap. Yes, I moved out the country because it is cheap. I don't have to worry about every single day working a job, going to pay bills. I use this check just to pay this light bill and this water bill. Then I'm having to use this check just to pay this rent. Then I'm having to use this check just to pay for just a speeding ticket or just other things. Like, yes, I came out the country to Thailand because it is cheap. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about saving this check to pay this bill, saving this check to pay this bill. I don't have to worry about going broke off of paying bills or working just to pay bills. Yes, I moved out of the country because it's cheap. Y'all want me to cut the shit? I cut the shit. And when I moved out of the country, I realized this was the best place to ever move in. The food is good. The people are nice. We got clubs. We got bars. We got mega malls. Everything, the amenities that I have, everything in America is right here. My phone bill is $14. Yes, I moved out here because it is cheap, to cut the bullshit.
Whoa. So is moving out of the United States the best move? Because the way he broke it down, bro, when I first saw it, I'm like, yo, man, I kind of, it ran across my mind. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It ran across my mind because it's getting hard to live here, bro. I mean, eggs is, now this is the Dollar General. Eggs in the Dollar General is almost $5. All right. They need to stop calling themselves the Dollar General because nothing in that damn place is a dollar anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but homeboy made a point. And there's a lot of people making that move. So tell me what y'all think. Chime in, fellas.
Hey, man, he's not lying. It's certain countries that you can live like that. And I'll say, just by me looking and doing my research, it's a lot of Asian countries that you can live like that. Now, I've had a few people who went to Ghana, and they say Ghana treat Americans, not other people from like Canada, Europe, Black Americans. They triple the money. Like, let's just say we go and we going to the movies, and they movies is like $5.
Yeah,
they see a Black American come over there, they're gonna charge us $20.
Just like they're doing in America.
Yes. And if you're not from Ghana, that country, you're gonna get charged triple, and it's only applying to the Black American because they said that we got the money, and we really don't. Yeah. So I agree. They schools are better. They foods are better. I've seen a video where they school food is so neat and so healthy looking. They don't, you know, our food look like jail food. The school systems over here. Now, back in the day when we was going to school, I mean, the school lunch was fine, but you know, now it's like they take the slop and just slap it.
They just throw it on there. Yeah.
So he's not lying, man. He's not lying at all.
Go ahead, Mo.
Man, so first of all, shout out to the school piece of mine. Don't even do that. School pizza back then was fire.
I said back in the day.
Okay, Cisco got that right. The school pizza, Cisco got that right. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'll say this. One thing about the clip I noticed, he never told us what he's doing to get income to live over there like that. Think about that. What's the currency rate? What's the exchange rate here? We're talking.
Right.
Because if you're over there, I know for there, I know you can't tell me you live on a 20th floor for $3, $700, whatever, a month. Our currency, when we go to Thailand, we can ball out with $1,000. $1,000 will ball us out over there.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But over here, $1,000 will last you what? Frivolous spending, less than a month.
Shit, less than 3 hours.
That's it. Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying though. Yeah.
My point is, when you telling me your phone bill you telling me US dollars, fool, but you live over there. So what is the currency over there? So if $3 US dollars is $30 over there, then yeah. But once you quit your job and you move over there, you got to get a job over there, and you got to get paid what they get paid.
Look at this. I just looked this up. $1,000 American currency. You know what it is in Thailand?
What?
$28.95.
Wow.
For 1,000 US dollars?
That's in.
Wow.
Hold on.
That's wrong.
That's the other way around. That's the other way around. That's $1,000 of Thailand money. Oh, let me see. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, Mo. I'm sorry. I just wanted to show y'all that. You can finish though.
But the point I'm just trying to make is, bro, the way that it is honestly on some real shit. The currency it's the money. It's the money. You know what I'm saying? Your currency is what matters. If you can say it's cheap when you over here. I mean, when you over there with over here money.
Right.
But if you got over there money, it ain't so fucking cheap.
Right.
So my point is, unless you got a job that's a remote job that you just got to clock in on a computer and you using a server to go to America and make American currency and translating it back over, that's the only way you will be able to do that.
Okay, now look, it said I got it right. It said $1,000 American dollars when exchange over there, exchange rate over there equals $34,545.50.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So say if he was a D-boy, he sold drugs, right? For a year and made it happen. He could move over there and say and talk that talk now.
Right.
You know,
yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah,
that can be your retirement plan.
Yeah, I think he's a content creator.
Yeah. So I mean, he's got the money because I kind of remember seeing him doing some stuff.
Yeah,
but on the social media.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing that, that's cool. But I'm saying you have to share your content with people. You just can't say, "Oh, it's cheap over here. That's why I moved out the country, and then that's what I did." And like, come on, bro. Like that's the narrative that we be selling each other. You can do it too. Well, did you show them how? No, everybody can't do what I do. That's why you're able to do it.
Yeah.
Just be blessed you able to do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna be real with you this year. Cause I'm gonna get a passport like T-Bag, and I'm going over there.
Okay. Yeah.
I just need a hot $1,000.
We also get one.
I need a hot $1,000, and I'm gonna go over there act like I got 34,000. And
man, you're gonna ball out.
Yeah, man.
The whole time you there.
Think about what you just said too.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Come on,
you're gonna
bro.
ball out.
$1,000, bro.
Gizmo gonna be on that sake.
I'm be on a lot more than sake. The hell is he talking about? Boy,
Gizmo gonna be out there. Come on. Come on.
That's crazy. Good round though. Good round, fellas. Good round. Have you guys ever heard of the Baby Oil Boys? Check this out. This is a clip that somebody did. This clip is genius. Check this out.
Get that. Y'all wanna act like y'all want a part of it? We greased up each other. Especially you, Will. I had you shiny, boy. You too, Kelly. Baby all boys, but I guess y'all forgot. We ripped each other apart at my parties. Say I'm lying. Baby all and some rock and a little bit of Marvin Gaye make me feel like a man. Rose, you know you like Marvin Gaye. And not to mention you, Meat Mill. Trying to make it look like I'm the only one out here like.
Somebody took that clip from the Temptations movie.
That is diabolical work. That is diabolical. Yo, AI need to be stopped right now. Cause boy, did you see how it made look DJ Khaled's face look slim? Man, bruh.
They got him.
The internet is a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Man, yo, I saw that and I died, boy. I mean,
baby, oh boy,
I died, man.
He said we ripped each other apart at my parties. And now y'all gonna leave me? Making like I don't know who won. Oh hell no. Yo, that shit crazy, bro. That's crazy work.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I hate to see our brother go through what he's going through, but if these allegations are true, then it's open. I mean, this is happening. These things like this is happening during the time of social media, so people gonna clown, man. They didn't even do that to R. Kelly.
I'm glad. I am so glad they didn't.
Well, we wasn't quite with the AI yet, but now we
yeah.
Just imagine the streams, literally the streams coming from R. Kelly about that man, boy.
I mean, they got one about R. Kelly when he was doing an interview with Gail, and he was like, "How can I hold tag somebody? I don't know how to hold tag somebody." And then he raised up with the
Oh my goodness, man, yo! I just had to bring in a little humor right there. That was funny as hell, man. That was. And now check this out. Here's a good one right here. I want y'all. We're gonna check this out. We'll be right back.
Y'all pay attention to what my dogs say here, man. We're gonna talk about it.
What percentage of young blacks have both a mom and a dad raising them?
I cannot think of a percentage right now to give you.
25%. So only 1 out of 4 blacks in America have a mom and a dad around. Do you think that is a bigger issue to address than racism? Do you think more dads is a better solution?
How could dads be connected directly? Like how
dads are very connected.
And what about
when you have a dad around, you're less likely to be violent as a male, less likely to go to prison.
So explain to me why all the fathers are leaving.
Exactly. Why are they leaving?
Question for you.
Because black women married the government and divorced the men that they were once with.
Yeah, I heard nothing but facts right there, man. It's a crazy design that they made for that black man. That straight black man to get him out that household is to get to our children. Wild work. And I'm glad that white folks are starting to see it. When a white person is speaking on our problems, it don't matter how true it is, some goofy motherfucker gonna be like, it's racist. But nah, bro, that was facts. You hear me? We have been designed from the dope. How you think the dope got here? That's why I don't mess with the government. One bring in the dope, the others arrest us. You heard Mr. Good Old Joe talking about, let's get him out of here. Get all the dads about the household. Why? Because he know that. Just like my man know that. It's a design. He know what's going on. Get them out, attack their kids, push everything in their kids. They can't raise their kids. Single mom, she just gonna do whatever she could do to survive. She listen to whatever we supposed to say. She's emotional. That's why the pimp game is so real. They been attacking us, man. That's why they got a Planned Parenthood in every hood. You feel me? That's why they give Section 8 to people who ain't got the husband in the household. And we failed. Don't get it twisted, ladies. I ain't blaming this all on you. We failed you too, because motherfuckers can't do their time. What I'm saying to a man is sometimes you got to do your time. You'll go rob a bank and sit down for 18 years. Well, shit, you just shot up the club, bruh. You got to sit down for 18 years. And you got to help.
All right, so
shout out the club.
Right. You know me. So that video on point, because if anyone knows the history of the welfare system in America, That's exactly what happened in black communities. Now, the white woman, she didn't have to kick her husband out the house. He could still stay home. But that black man, remember, we had social work. I don't, y'all, this was like probably way before y'all was young enough to maybe remember. But they used to have the social workers go around and check in the black homes to make sure there wasn't a pair of male shoes in the house. There better be no male deodorant laying around. Any traces of a man, it would have spoiled everything. So chime in on that, fella. Tell me what y'all think.
Man, I remember exactly what you're talking about because we hear the back and forth. Back in the projects, man, my granny had to hide a lot of male shoes. Not a lot of male shoes, but we had more than we supposed to have in the project. And at that time, I mean, I don't know if she probably was dating. I don't know. I'd never seen a man coming out, but I'm referring like to my uncles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But other people who was my neighbors, yeah, they had to hide their boyfriend stuff or baby daddies. They had to hide their clothes and stuff because if they got caught, they taking everything that they gave them from them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So he is exactly right. He is exactly right. Dead on, man. Not saying that it's the women's fault, not saying that it's our fault, but the good thing is men like you, men like Get Mo and myself, like we have waken up to all this bull crap, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to pass the message on when people are tired of it and like, man, I done heard that before. You just like the other people. It's like we've did our research, we studied, and we're waking up to it, man. But if every black man could wake up from it, man, this would be a different whole little scenario, man. But he's exactly right. He's dead on with it, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mo.
I mean, shoot, just to tell you the truth, I mean, he right, but you the same person who you're trying to make sense of the chaos, but you're the same person who causes the chaos. That's my problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all talking about our issues, but you don't have our issues.
Right.
You didn't you both of you that were having a conversation. I bet both of y'all had y'all mom and dad in the house.
Yeah, I can agree.
So
to that.
why does it take them to explain our situation when we've been explaining our situation the whole time, but nobody was listening?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue I got with just even watching that. Like, dude, you speaking on our issues. One, y'all called the issues. Two, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can make it right, really, but y'all don't. But now it's too far out of control.
True.
Because guess what? Welfare was not created for us. It was created for them.
It sure was. Ding, 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 ding.
That's the point that people we've been on welfare so long, they think it was created for us. It was never created for us.
You're right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
So, nowadays, boy, it's a rabbit hole, y'all, for real. It's a rabbit hole. Because at the end of the day, just like what this is talking about and what Dr. Umar talking about, I'm not fit to jump in a situation with a person and look for their trauma body only to find out that they don't want to deal with me anyway because they have more incentive to dump me than to keep me.
Makes good sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes good sense. Hey, you know what?
Who the hell? Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I was just going to answer your question earlier when you was mentioning about them talking about our issues. For one thing, in our community, it always takes somebody white to say something before black people believe it.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been like that for a long time. That's not every case, but a lot of cases are. And then another thing is too, I've been noticing here in the last few years, there's been a lot of white people monetizing black trauma, monetizing, making YouTube clips like they're so sincere about what black people are going through. They just know how to say the right words to monetize their videos because when it's all and done. I don't think any of them really care about us because you don't see them taking their money that they made off social media, talking about our issues, and then doing something with the money in our neighborhood that they made talking about our issues. So I've been what's the home white chick name that was big?
Earl.
When she got exposed, I ain't seen her since.
No, she doing shit. She's doing more interviews and debates more than like being really like just. She's been on other people's stuff more than doing her own.
Okay.
But I was going to say this about that situation. Like, on some real, they've been doing that. I'm going to tell you this. Black male-female relationship sets a precedent for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
White women, all men. Because they never cared about when we were having our social issues with our women until the white women start doing what they want. They're doing the same thing our women doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now but see, it's more bloodier for the white man because them white women know how to take them through the ringer.
Yeah.
Now, most black men, when we get taken through the ringer, we getting taken through the ringer with child support or with, most of us don't have to pay alimony because we ain't got enough to pay alimony any damn way, okay? You won. Great.
I agree.
Now, but then white men who got real estate and land and living like I'm gonna tell my age a little bit. Living like JR from Dallas and everything, they sick in the game. Hey, bro, they sick in the game out here. You hear me?
They do. They catch it though. They catch it.
Yeah, when you out here living like a celebrity, and then they take half, and you got to pay for your ex-wife alimony and the children, and yeah. So what I'm saying is, the thing about that is us as black people, even with the Chinese, with the 4B, with the Chinese and Koreans, and all of that, and how they have to import women, and the 4B movement. Yes. So I'm saying is all of that is coming from. I hate to sound funny, and they probably gonna come for me anyway. I don't care. It all start from black women acting up. Then the white women start acting up. Now all the women start acting up. The Chinese women acting up, shaving their head, because everybody, all the women are starting to want to be equal or superior to a man.
Yeah. Yep.
And now the world is not the world. Like I told y'all like a last year. The world is not designed like that, man. Somebody got to do the fries. But the person who does the fries, and somebody got to do the fries. Do the guy who do the fries deserve less love? Does he not deserve a bride or a wife? Does he? No, but that's what they're saying nowadays. No, you don't. Man, so nobody wants to do it no more.
When it comes to men and women, there is no equality. We're not supposed to be equal. We're not supposed to be neck and neck. You got your role and we got ours. All this trying to be like men, and especially here in this country, because they allow they back they back stuff like that up. They got our women feeling like they can be just as masculine as the man that they don't want around no damn more. So
I'm gonna tell y'all this though, for real. You can live without pleasure, but you can't live without structure. Just think about that.
Do that.
You can live without pleasure. You can't live without structure. You can live without pleasure. You can't live without authority. Can't. Ain't no way.
Absolutely.
In other words, is a man can go out here and you don't gotta love that man, but that man can protect you. He can provide for you. He can go kill, get food, and all of that. But he don't gotta have no pleasure to survive.
Yeah. Yep.
And pleasure, in my mind, pleasure is being the woman.
I totally agree.
You see what I'm saying? But pleasure can't survive without authority.
Yeah.
Because you'll be in what? Nothing but chaos.
Yep. One more before we go, fellas. One more before we go. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this. Both Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes have petitions out on them. All right. So I know here recently on a Mav Hoffa podcast, he had Fat Joe on, and Fat Joe kind of went way left talking about Black Americans. And of course, we know Busta Rhymes been they're spreading this narrative that hip hop started in Jamaica, and we know that's a bunch of bullshit. So now black people don't found a way to really hit them hard. This conversation been going on for the last few years, but this year they found a way to finally get to them. So now they got people signing these petitions and stuff like that. I'm gonna play this one clip of Fat Joe talking about how he's not doing the BET Awards.
I've resigned as host of the BET Hip Hop Awards because real shit. 2 Chainz said I've been monopolizing, so he said, "Yo, let me host. I know I could be a good host." I said, "You know what, my brother, you could be the host next year."
You passed the torch officially.
Yeah. The 2 Chainz. I mean, BT don't know that.
Now that's big cap.
Joe the liar. Joe the liar. So listen, Joe just said BET don't know that. BET feel all the pressure that's going on the internet where everybody's saying they cancel you. Now you want to make it, sound like you just passing it on to Joe. We ain't done yet. It ain't just BET. We still going as stars. It's good to know that the letters that, the emails that everybody was sending from FBA, we know that it did something. They ain't trying to give us no credit.
All right, so again, Fat Joe kind of really disrespected Black Americans. We're the ones who made Fat Joe what he is. So now people have been writing these letters to BET, to all his sponsors, and now we're seeing an effect. Now we're seeing it. Now we're really seeing them feeling it. So I don't know if you guys been up on this, but from just what I showed y'all, what do y'all think about this? Fat Joe going in and disrespecting Black Americans. Now he's saying he passed the torch, but really we know that BT dropped his ass. And Busta Rhymes, he's
that Matt Hoffa.
Yeah.
That Matt Hoffa interview is what tore his ass out of frame, though.
Yes, yeah.
And he didn't know how bad it was until he got off the air. That's what that was.
Matt Hoffa deleted the video and everything.
Yeah, that's how bad it was.
What does FBA mean?
Foundational Black America. That means the slaves, us.
Yep, us the of slaves. Yep.
Right. So the thing is, we made you, so we can break you.
Bam.
Same thing with our counterpart Caucasian friends. We can make you, we can break you. Yeah. Whoever makes you can break you. Mm-hmm. You better ask what's your boy name? The dude who played King the Conqueror. What's that boy name? They ran from the white lady down the street.
Jonathan
Majors. Yeah, if we make you, we can break you. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I want y'all to understand. Now, for real. Yeah. Because you've been hanging around with us. You've been cool with us. I never seen you make no Spanish hip hop rap.
Yeah.
Not saying that he ain't never made it, but you didn't get famous for it. You got famous for coming over here.
Yeah.
So if we cancel you, you done had a good run with us.
Yep.
Okay.
30 years.
Yeah.
You done told stories how Mike Tyson and whoever was in the tunnel with you, and it was Fat Joe and okay, cool. That's fine. Bro, you done made it, you done been the weatherman, made it rain, I make it rain. That was all us.
Yep. Yeah.
Your community didn't come out for you and make you gold or platinum.
Sure didn't. Mm-hmm. It still ain't doing it now.
No. So, at the end of the day, I want to see what you do now.
Yep.
You're just going to live in Miami, just chill, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so he lives in Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell, he don't live in New York.
I'm surprised. I mean, I know he didn't live in New York, but I'm surprised.
Why would you be surprised?
I'm about to tell you why. I got a story. So Unique Soul was in Miami. This was back in 2005, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Unique Soul had a performance down there. We met up with the Clips, Puff Daddy, Busta Rhymes, you name it. We was down there with all of them. So me, Chris, and Mike was walking towards this little pizza parlor. It was this long strip of where everybody was at. It was like Crenshaw. So Chris, for some reason, was way behind me and Mike, and Nick came up behind us. And all we heard was, Fat Joe. He said, yo, what up? They said, you fat. And bullets started flying.
Wow.
Both ways.
Wow.
Both ways. He jumped out of his Cadillac truck, and whoever said it was shooting from Chris' way towards us and Fat Joe. So we running, and they was dumping. I don't know if anybody got hit or what, but a lot of people been after him, man, for a while. So that's why I said I was surprised he lives in Miami, because they was after him. And I ain't talking about no pum pum. This was like a machine gun.
He's been down there for the last 20 years. So it's around about the same timeline.
Man, yeah, they was after him, man.
B done made bread since then, and Cali done made bread. So
oh yeah, all of them.
And plus you gotta understand, Miami is a Spanish town, honestly.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? I done been down there enough to know. Soon as you take a turn off of Biscayne and you know what I'm saying, all that shit.
Yeah.
That's all Spanish. If you can't read Spanish or talk Spanish, you're gonna get lost, homie.
Right.
If you ain't from there, without like GPS and shit, because everything is even the walls when you're reading shit, it's in Spanish.
Wow.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Certain parts of Miami is straight Spanish. Like you'll know it's a Spanish town.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Because everybody down there, if you Cuban, you know what I'm saying. Any of the islands, Dominican Republic, you know what I'm saying. But once you in Miami, you might as well be a Spaniard.
Okay. All right.
Unless you got money. Now, if you got money, you get to the rich side. Well, people like Rick Ross claim, this is what they call ocean front, ocean view.
Yeah.
All that nice shit. Where our friends have came down into a place that's Spanish orientated and set up their rich ass shop and then killed a bunch of them down there and say, hey, look at our nice beach now. Yeah. Man, that belongs to them people.
Yeah.
And y'all went down there and took it.
Yep.
That's why it's nothing but rich stuff that you can't afford, and then a bunch of Spanish people on the back end.
Yep. Wow.
But okay.
Yeah. Man, they got Cuban food down there. I ain't gonna lie.
I know Cuban food busting.
I actually just came from Miami.
I'm glad you know Cuban food busting. You know what I be drinking down there? That cafe con leche.
Oh no.
Boy, that kind of coffee.
Yeah, that's the real deal. That's the real deal.
Cafe con leche, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I love it down there, bro. I like empanadas. I like the street tacos, bro.
Okay.
I know we ain't been down there at the same time, but if we ever did,
you already
be like, damn, Mo, you know a little something about down there. I lived down here for about 5 years. Of course, I should know something.
Yep, sure did. Did.
I know a lot about down there. I love the culture, for real.
Well, we're about to wrap it up. Yeah, I want to say, before we go, I want to shout out OT for checking in, Still Cali for checking in, and my sister for checking in, and anyone else that's been checking out the show. Anything y'all want to say before we dip set?
Remember, you can live without structure, but you can't live. No, you can't live without structure, but you can live without pleasure. I'm gonna keep making sure we know that.
True that.
So
true that.
Yeah, man. I want to send a shout out, man, and y'all keep my daughter who lives in LA in North Hollywood. Y'all keep her in prayer, and my brother Nick, he's out there in LA, and all my homeboys and homegirls out there in LA. You know, I can't name everybody, but just keep them in your prayers. And man, y'all just stay tuned, man. We got a lot coming up, and like I always say, every day above ground, man, is a blessing.
Yeah.
Shout out to those ADATs too, by the way. Don't let our ADATs burn, Nitty.
Right. All right. Hey, y'all hear Mad Lib? Mad Lib lost his crib too. Producer Mad Lib. All his equipment burned down. So DJ Premier and them got a fundraiser, GoFundMe going. Yeah, so a lot of our people lost homes out there. So our condolences to those who have lost their lives and their pets and things like that. But most definitely our people, the black and brown people that's been out there, and they lost. If there was some way I can probably chime in and help, I'll probably find some way to probably donate a little something. And I'm not just saying it because I'm online. I actually try to find a way to donate, especially to people like Mad Lib. I mean, that's one of my favorite producers. So I hate that he lost his spot in that tragedy. And yeah, it's just crazy. And hey man, but the thing, I'm gonna say something before we go. A lot of people ain't gonna like this, but man, when the Most High play his hand, his judgment ain't playing though. When he put them plagues out there, this is one of them, and it's gonna be worse than that in times to come. So, but again, don't forget to check us out here every next 2 weeks from now. Go ahead, Mark. What were you gonna say?
Oh, my bad. Just kind of piggyback a little bit off of that. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but Rothschild died. One of the Rothschilds died in the fire. Yep.
Okay.
The Rothschild, man, he was in the house and the fire was coming, and it burnt his house up and him.
Hey, again, once listen to me, man. It's finna happen, man. If people don't pay attention to their surroundings and these wars and rumors of wars, it's happening, man. So we actually in these last days. I know people been saying that for years, but we're actually in them now. But I'm gonna leave it right there. But again, don't forget to check us out 2 weeks from now, and don't forget to check out our podcast shows on mixcloud.com/WBAF, hip hop gospel with Mystery, and also Morning Gospel with Mark. I'm going to be loading up a new show, a new Jet Magazine Top 20 Singles Countdown this week. My last show I just put up here recently is Music with a Message. It's really good. Got some Public Enemy, some I got a lot of good stuff. All these songs with messages, and it's been doing well. So I want everybody to check that out. And also, before we go, I got to always put this in.
America should be happy that black people only want justice and not revenge.
Bam, there we go right there. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt too. So again, thanks for checking us out. We'll see you guys 2 weeks from now. Same black time, same black channel. Peace.
Peace.
I ain't even got the outro queued up. Look at me. All right, here we go.
What a cool t-shirt and free gas to go.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over East, West, South, and North. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm Dollar Bill and I